It is officially time. Hello and welcome to HIT or High Intensity Interval Training. My name's Amber Langford and I'll be running you through your 30-minute workout today. For today's class, we are going to be doing a 45-15 work to rest ratio. So we're going to be working for 45 seconds, resting for 15 seconds. We're going to be doing these as supersets. So we're going to be alternating between two different exercises. Between each round, we are going to take that 60-second breather, and we're going to do about 3 rounds for each of our supersets. I'm going to try to make it through 3 different supersets. The first 2 are going to be standing, and then our final superset will be focused more on that core, and we're going to be making our way down to the ground. I recommend having your water and a yoga mat, or at least a softer surface for when we hit that ground for the last few exercises. Otherwise, let's go ahead and press start on those fitness watches or devices if you want to track today's workout. And we're going to start with a little bit of a warm up. Bring arms up, field goal position, hands point to the ceiling, elbows shoulder height. We're just going to close, tapping hands and elbows in front, and open, squeezing those shoulder blades in the back. Close and open. So we're trying to get as much movement through those shoulder blades as we can, feeling them pull apart as we bring our arms in front, and then pull together as we bring those elbows back. Let's do one more here. Relaxing out of that, going right into our marches. I want you to get those arms pumping, bringing those knees up and in towards your chest. If you need to, feel free just to tap that toe in front, but still keep those arms moving. One more each side, widening that stance. We're gonna have toes facing out. We're gonna go into our sumo scoop up. So taking your hands, reaching down towards the ground, getting as low as you can before adding that little sumo squat. Scooping your arms tall, circle around. So we reach, bending at the waist. We squat, and then we scoop up tall. Let's do 2 more here. Relaxing out of that. I want you to keep moving while I demonstrate our first 2 exercises. So while I'm demonstrating, feel free just to step side to side, keeping that body nice and warm and ready to go. So we're going to start first with a sumo squat to a sumo deadlift. So I like using a little bit more of that medium to heavier weight for this one because I like to load myself up a little bit heavier. What this is going to look like is you're going to be in that wide stance, feet turned out, legs should be a little bit wider than shoulder width. From here, you're going to do a sumo squat first. Back stays flat. We're going to bend our knees, chest stays more upright. Return to standing, and then we go into that sumo deadlift. So now we bend at the waist, sending your hips back, slight knee bend, coming up tall, and repeat. So we're going to squat, and then we're going to sumo deadlift. So we are going to keep our back flat for both movements. One is going to be more of a knee bend, other one is going to be more of that hip hinge. Alternating. If you feel any irritation in your back, you can feel free just to do regular sumo squats the whole time. Exercise number 2. We are going to grab some light weights, real light weights here. These are 3-pounders for me. Starting elbows bent, 90-degree angle. We're just going to lift our arms out to the side, straighten out to that T, bend and lower. So we lift, straighten, and down. It's okay if we use a little bit of momentum with this one to keep moving. Those are our 2 exercises for that first superset. Starting right up in just 7 seconds. Grab your weights. We're doing sumo squat to sumo deadlift first. In 3, 2, 1, 45 seconds of work. Remember, for this one, back is flat the whole time. Squat, and then add that little hip hinge or deadlift. Working that lower body for this first one, and then we switch and get that upper body for the next. Resting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feel free to drop that weight. Quick turnaround, just 15 seconds. Exercise number 2. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Elbows start bent. Lift up, straighten, bend and lower. Using those light weights because this does really burn those shoulders out pretty quick. This exercise, we're going to be kind of catching our breath a little bit more, but we're going to be fatiguing those muscles. So I really want you to be feeling that burn in your arms, in your shoulders, trying to keep that pace up still. The whole time. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. All right. Catch your breath. We're getting that 1 minute of rest between rounds. So round 1 is done. We have 2 more rounds to go. Feel free to move out your space, hydrate, grab that water. We have 40 more seconds, and then we start back to the top with our sumo squat to sumo deadlift. "25 more seconds. Feel free to get ready. You can kind of get in position, adding any stretching you need to. Preparing that body. All right, in 10 seconds, round 2, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Sumo squat, sumo deadlift. Chest stays nice and upright for our squat. Bending at the waist for that deadlift. Back stays flat for both movements. And once again, if you need to, feel free just to stick with those sumo squats. Ten more seconds. In 3, 2, 1, and rest. 15 seconds goes by quick. Starting up already. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Lift them up, straighten, and lower. "25 more seconds. Keep working. We are over halfway. Last 15. Feeling those shoulders burn. We're almost there. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, one more round to go of these 2 exercises. And then we're gonna move on. We have 2 different exercises to go. These next 2 will also be standing. Next two are also kind of targeting more upper and lower. A little bit of core is always involved in these ones. And then that final superset on the ground is going to be targeting our core for sure. Starting up in just 25 seconds. Last round for these two. Starting in 10 seconds. So get ready, get in position. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. We squat, and then we deadlift. Back is flat. I like to keep the weight a little bit more in my heels for these exercises as well, just to kind of get more of that glute activation. Basically, with that, it just means that you are able to wiggle those toes. The majority of that weight is more through the heel, and we're not shifting that weight to the toes. Resting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relaxing out of that. Actually, I'm gonna put this one away. Starting up, next exercise in 3, 2, 1. Here we go, lift, extend, and lower. If you've been counting your repetitions for this one, see if you can get 2 more reps in this last round than you did either that first or middle. We're always trying to compete against ourselves, challenging yourself to do just a little bit more. Last 10 seconds. Can you pick up that pace? In 3, 2, 1, relaxing out of that. All right, you guys rest, you catch your breath. And I'm going to show you what we're doing next. So next up, we're going to start with a knee drive. We're doing a little more of a lateral knee drive. So for this one, I like to hold and use just a light weight. And what this is going to look like is we're going to start with our arm up to the ceiling, one leg out to the side. We're working that same side. And what you're gonna do is bend that stance leg so we're nice and stable. And we're just gonna take, this is my right side, so right arm, right leg, you're gonna drive your knee up, drive that elbow down, and back up the ceiling. So we're driving in and out, making sure we're kind of crunching with those obliques as we pull the elbow in to that knee. Other options here, you can do this without any weight. You can also do this by just tapping and pulling down if you have that irritation in your hip flexor by bringing that knee all the way up. Exercise number 2, we're gonna be doing a little bit of a kettlebell swing. So I don't have any kettlebells, so I'm gonna be using 2 dumbbells for this one. We're gonna be in a wide stance. And we're gonna start kind of in that bent over position. Back is flat, knees are bent. We're gonna swing our weights between our legs, and then we're gonna use our hips to thrust up, swing arms forward. So we're doing a swinging motion, using that momentum from your hip drive to swing those arms up, and then we lower down. Back always stays flat throughout that whole swinging motion. You can do this with 1 or 2 weights, whatever works best for you. But we are going to start in 10 seconds. There we go. Starting first with our knee drive, we're gonna switch about halfway through. In 3, 2, 1, side 1, here we go. Drive, pull it in, reach it out. We're only doing about 22 seconds on each side. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and switch sides. Same thing. Pulling in, trying to tap elbow to knee. In 3, 2, 1, and relax out of that. Just 15 seconds. And then we have our weighted swings, holding on to 1 or 2 weights. If you have a kettlebell, that's the easiest one to use. Starting in 3, 2, 1. We're going to swing our arms back, hip drive up and down. Back stays flat. Slight knee bend as we lower those weights between those legs. Fifteen more seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Relax. Now that you get 1 minute of rest. So grab some water, do any stretching you need to do. Catch that breath. Whew. 1 down, 2 to go. Shake those legs out. We have about 30 more seconds of rest. And then back to the top with our knee drives first. Starting in 15 seconds. Get ready. Starting in 10. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Drive it up. Switching sides in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and other side. Here we go. Same thing. Side 2. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Quick. 10 seconds left of this rest. Wide stance. We have our swings. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and swing back and up. Come 20 more seconds here. In 3, 2, 1, and rest. Woo. Round 2 done. We have 1 more round to go. And then we're going to shift our focus to some core. Thirty more seconds here of rest. 20 more seconds to go. And then it's the knee drives. Starting in 10. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Drive it up. Switching sides in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. Last 10 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, quick breather. And then it's our swings. Here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Swing it back and up. Use those hips to drive that momentum forward. Last 20 seconds. Last 10. Three, 2, 1, and done. All right. Let's make our way down to the ground. Exercise number 1. We're doing some inchworms first. Inchworms, couple options. Option 1, we're gonna start standing. We're gonna bend at the waist. Reach our hands down to the ground. Just gonna walk those hands out into a tall plank. If you need to, you can drop to your knees as you do that little crawl out. And then you just crawl back in and stand. You can also do this on the wall. So on that wall, tall plank, and you're just gonna walk your hands up and down that wall. That is exercise 1. Exercise number 2, all the way down to the ground, seated, starting feet flat. We're gonna lean back. And then we're going to do a little Russian twist with a knee drive. So as you twist to the left, you lift that left knee up, back to center, and switch. Alternating side to side, adding that knee lift as you twist. If twisting's uncomfortable, you can just lean back and just march it out here, taking out that rotation. We're going to take out that minute rest, and we're going to do just 2 rounds here. Starting in 10 seconds, we have that inchworm first. So get ready. Make your way over to the wall or over here. In 3, 2, 1, we crawl it out to a plank. And then we crawl back up. If you need to, you can drop to your knees, walk out to that kneeling plank, and up like that as well. So 20 more seconds. Last 10. Now this rest break moves quick. So I want you to join me as soon as you're able to. In 3, 2, 1, rest. Make your way to seated. Like I said, quick rest break. So if you need to take your time, you can. Join me whenever you're able to. We're gonna start in 3, 2, 1, lean it back. Russian twist with that knee drive up. Once again, if you need to, feel free to just stay center and just do those knee drives. "25 more seconds here. Last 15. And then we're going straight back into that inchworm. So we're moving quick these last few exercises. In 3, 2, 1. All right. Inchworms. Make your way to standing. Once again, if you need to join me a little later, that's okay. Just do the best you can. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Walk it out. Tall plank. Walk it in. Standing tall. Last time we're doing these 2 exercises, so give it your all. "25 more seconds here. Resting in 10. In 3, 2, 1, and relaxing out of that. Make your way down to the ground. Final exercise here. You got this. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Lean them back. Twist and march. Last 10 seconds. Keep moving. You're doing great. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax. All right. Let's take those hands, placing them behind our hips. I want you to walk those hands out. Elbows are straight. Chest lifts up. Stretching out those shoulders. 3 deep breaths. Very good. Go ahead and walk those hands up. Taking one step out with each foot. We're just going to drop our knees down to one side, making that figure 4 position, not figure 4, that 90-degree angle with both legs. Lift them up. Switching sides. We're just going to alternate side to side, get a little stretch in those hips. Let's do one more to each side. Relaxing out of that, you can straighten those legs out in front. Flex those toes back, reaching those hands down, letting your head, neck, and shoulders relax. Taking nice, deep breaths here. If you're able to reach your toes, you can feel free to give them a gentle pull back. Get a little calf stretch. One more deep breath here. Slowly relaxing out of that. Feel free to make your way up to standing. And that is all of the exercises I have for you all today. Thank you so much for joining HIT or high intensity interval training. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. See you next time.